An urgent court application to interdict the ANC Eastern Cape Elective Conference has been struck off the roll. Our reporter Aviwe Mtila was following those court proceedings and joins us now. Quite an interesting court interdict application this evening, obviously at the 11th hour. Maybe just take us back to exactly how we got to court this evening, Aviwe.
Yes, we heard that judgment just moments ago from Judge Justin Lang, who basically said that this urgent court application wasn't urgent at all. In fact, he dismissed it with costs. As we do understand, there were some disgruntled Dr. W.B. Khusana region members who say that there have been a number of irregularities and some of these branches manipulated the BGMs themselves, and hence this matter ended up in court. But the judge himself suggesting that it wasn't an urgent matter at all. In fact, some of these I want to touch with the deputy mayor of the BCM, which in fact sits at Dr. Khubusana region. That is Princess Falco. Thank you for joining us once more at eNCA, but you must feel vindicated as the ANC at this stage.
We feel vindicated. We are so excited because the African National Congress has won in the Eastern Cape, especially in Dr. W.B. Khubusana. We are happy that we are going to participate in that conference without anyone wanting to dictate to branches of Dr. W.B. Khubusana. We are here as this region, delegates in majority, supporting the renewal agenda. And we are excited that as this region we have declared ourselves that we are going to support Comrade Oscar Mabuyane for a second term. If you remember, when we were going to Nazareth, he was the champion of the renewal of the African National Congress. He has brought stability in our province. He has brought stability in the national space of the African National Congress. Hence, you could see that we had President Ramaphosa was saying that part of the renewal process that we undergo as the African National Congress, we want the current chair to come back again, want President Ramaphosa to come back again and renew the African National Congress. We have vindicated. There will be no one from today onwards wanting to dictate to delegates of branches as in the past. But we want to warn young people, don't allow yourself to be used, given money to come to court without the proper channels being followed. This is a warning. I've served up to the highest structure of the ANC Youth League, but today we are seeing that some of the ANC Youth League members being used to fight against the African National Congress. As part of our renewal agenda, we would not allow that. I think when we go to the policy conference, it's one of the issues that we need to discuss as the African National Congress. These people that are bringing the ANC to court without following the proper processes of the ANC. But today, I hope yourself as the media, you have seen how the judgment was read by the court. This is a self-made agency. You have listened to the court. It was a self-made agency by the applicants. So we're confident today. We're going to debate. We want to even tell those who are here in our province wanting to dictate at the national space, Comrade Oscar is going to be our provincial chair. Sitting how vele.
I actually want to touch on the conference, which should be back in session now, given that it braked for supper up until 9 p.m. What will this particular judgment have for the conference? Will it have any bearing, given that the credentials are supposed to be adopted now?
The court has laid a foundation for us. Credentials are adopted. The court has laid a foundation for us today in this court. Credentials are already adopted in that conference because the issue was Khubusana. Other regions did not have much issues. People did not want Khubusana to participate. So if Khubusana was the issue, now credentials should be adopted. It should just take us 10 minutes to adopt those credentials after they are presented. Sitting, Buya Mabuyane, Buya.
Just maybe outside the court, you're saying Buya Mabuyane. Do you have the numbers?
We do. We do have the numbers. If you could have seen there in the morning, majority of branches, hence some people decided to come to court today because the matter was no urgency. It's because numbers were not coming up. So we want to say to Comrade Oscar, be strong. We're 100% behind you, provincial chair, and your collective. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That is the deputy mayor of the Buffalo City municipality that is in the Dr. W.B. Khubusana region. You can see her that excitement there following that judgment. Of course, after that urgent court application was dismissed with costs, and of course, understanding that the Dr. W.B. Khubusana region is one of those regions that have come out in support of the outgoing chairperson of the ANC, Oscar Mabuyane, who's the current PTT convener, saying that now this sets the foundation, in fact, and the ground, laying the ground firm for his return, given that this was one of the hindrances on his way, given that it would be one of those issues that would have to be spoken about as those credentials. We're expecting them to be adopted as that session is going back in at 9 o'clock.
Thank you so much for that. That is our reporter, Aviwe Mtila, at the courthouse in which that judgment has just been delivered. Now let's